Your picture is crazy.
What happened to him?
What happened to him? He got into a fight. Yeah, I kicked his ass.
That's a Facebook filter. I think. Something. Instagram, maybe. What makes me mad, though, is like if I comment, was that picture on the comment? Or was it the goat?
It was your picture.
Of the goat or the...
Of your face.
Oh, okay. Because on my screen, it's the goat still. But that's my Slaughter God profile avatar picture, whatever. Oh, God, that hurt. Okay. So I went ahead and copied my survival map. Okay, so now I'm going to switch it to creative. Let me just make sure. I always get really paranoid doing this because I don't want to switch my, you know what I mean? Switch it out of survival.
I hear you on the broadcast and in my mic.
Let's see here. Survival, okay.
You're still in survival.
So this is my little trading post. And this is what I call the
My son's
oasis.
like, does he have mods?
Like, on the villagers.
Mods on the villagers?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know, dude.
This is on, so I have a texture pack, the city texture pack, so that's why they might look different or something. So this is my building out here. Eventually, I'm gonna build a city here. That's why I'm like adding all this land. And then this will connect to like, I'm thinking like a circular thing. Building that'll go out here and then come back around. Come on. There we go.
Or I just show him the whole thing.
Hmm?
I said show him the whole thing.
My big city, my main city?
Yeah.
Did you just comment on this video?
No.
Who's watching it then?
I am.
Wow, how many screens are you watching it on?
Just one.
Yeah, I have somebody else watching. I don't know who the hell that is.
Oh.
Yeah, I have somebody else
Oh, it says it's a Jared Wood.
watching. It's a what?
It's a Jared Wood.
Huh. It's so weird to hear myself in the background, man. What was the comment?
He wants to know if he can join.
Join my map?
Yeah.
I don't let anybody play on this map, man. But I guess
Well, just
since
let him
it's
know.
creative, I could care less. But I don't know how. I've done all this by myself, man. I don't know how to have somebody join me.
Don't tell me it's him.
Last time I let somebody play on this map, they fucking tried fucking with it and stuff, and I lost 3 months of work. So, right now we're under my city, and that's why it's going to get a little laggy, is because of my chest room. So, well, once it appears. There we go. This is my main hub. This is where you can get to most of the map. Good lord. It's lagging. From the different, to go different places and stuff, blah blah blah. This is my chest room. And like, all these are filled with goodies. I have a chest for every item in the game. My brewing room. My anvil room.
How long have you been playing this game?
Since it first came out. And this is the original map that I started it on. So this map's probably, I don't know how long Minecraft's been around, but it's at least 8+ years old. Alright, then we head up into the... This was like it's technically the second building that I made. And what it was is it used to be a village, and then I just combined the buildings together. And then just kind of built onto it from there. And then my farm. And then I got my cocoa bean farm. And then a lot of these buildings have purposes. So this is like my food storage. I like to keep everything organized. And this is like, I have hidden rooms, hidden areas everywhere on the map. And so like this would be a prime example of some of the hidden rooms. Yeah. And this is the main city. Every one of these is fully furnished with a bed, crafting table, furnace, and a chest. So in order to be able to do all that, I have to have different types of farms, automated farms. So like this is my automated cactus farm. Which collects down here. Oh, motherfucker. I mean, oh, darn tootin'. My automated sheep farm. It just collects, and that's how I make all the beds. And then my berry farm. Oh yeah.
Just fly up and just take and do an overlook of everything.
Well, there's too much, so it's not gonna get like the whole city at
Yeah.
once.
Just fly around. Isn't that ridiculous, Andrew?
Yeah.
I made this building the other day when I was homesick from work, which features 4 spawners. And this is another spawn room. I often repurpose buildings, and so that was actually just a filled in building, and then I turned it into a fucking spawner. I mean, a darn toot spawner. Dude. Whatever. The creepers. But, yeah, for the most part, that's the main city. So this is what I'm going to try and do to the other area. But this addition here, takes a while. Because building the frames is fast and easy, but since I don't like to have any of the roofs look alike, it takes time to do it all. And then, on this map, I kind of like build buildings wherever I go, especially when I'm out and about. Once I get enough block and enough of this, enough of that, I make a building That way, I always have the chance of running into one. Because nothing's worse than getting stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no bed or anything, and then, like,
Manny, listen to this.
enemies are killing you and stuff.
Holy cow, I get a phone call on every phone device.
So, for the most part, there's always buildings you can see. So once you can't see one building, I'll build another building.
Hi, Annie.
Where's your mom?
I
tried calling her twice.
she locked herself in the bathroom.
What?
She locked herself in the bathroom.
Well, I need to talk to her.
Mom!
Alright, he got the gist of it. No, you even had underground stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I have a lot
time to
of
do all this.
underground stuff as well.
Well, how did you have all the time to do this?
Yeah.
I'd tell you, but you wouldn't like it.
Because my life is either fishing or Minecraft. And my aquarium.
He doesn't have a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah. This is my pride and joy right here, my aquarium.
How did you have all the time to do this?
Yeah.
I'd tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I got tunnels that go throughout the entire map, and then I have a lot of spawn rooms and my end portal.
You know what? You know something? If I go in there, I just TNT everything.
You what?
Oh, yeah, that's what my dad really likes to do.
I would TNT it all. I would just set TNT everywhere.
That's why I don't let people play on this map. But like, to kind of show you how old this map is. When the game first came out, there was only like 4 block types, which was smooth cobblestone, dirt, and sand. And oh yeah, and then gravel, so 5. And so then it got out that there was a device you could build called the transmutation device, and it allowed you to change some of the blocks. This is a skeleton spawner, old style, but it used to come up here, but then when they changed it to where skeletons no longer floated, I had to redo it a little. But anyway, so they have these devices called transmutation devices, and so basically wherever you had the water start from is what it would turn into. And so you would, if you placed a block of wood on the sticky piston there, oops, I didn't mean to do that, and then you put the water here starting, then it would become a spruce log, or, you know, jungle or birch, because before you only had oak. And then the same with you only had white wool, but if you put it in a transmutation device, it would turn into these colors. And the same with the cobblestone, it would turn into this type of cobblestone. And then this one here would turn into an invisible block. And so I did this entire floor with invisible blocks, and then when they finally updated what they were, now I have a freaking wood floor. But this is my archery range. So I would sit down here and practice with my bow. Yeah.
Hey, you're just talking to my son. He's watching you. I'm gonna go downstairs and get some snacks.
Alright.
Alright.
And then transmutation devices only worked in certain areas of the map, so I built a second one because when friends and stuff were playing on, we could both use transmutation devices. And then I built this as a safe room because I made a spawn room here to where everything that can spawn will spawn in this room. And so you can just go around and collect your stuff. But now that I have spawners, I don't need to do this anymore. But because basically, they don't, when they update the game, they don't update current games. So like, if I want to be able to have everything that a brand new player has, I'd have to start a new map. It was discovered that duplicate the items from creative. Why I have what I have is because, and I guess as much as I have, is because I know how to go into creative and quickly transfer the items and then get out before it saves it into creative, and that way you can keep it a survival map while having all the items in the. So that's how I was able to download these spawners and have the mobs that are only available in story mode and stuff like that. Well, it's best when it's nighttime, but this is my fireworks display. So like when I go to build things, sometimes I'll go into creative and then like on my duplicate, my copy of the map, and then I figure out how to build it and what I want to do to make it work, and then I'll test it and stuff like that. So like right here, I'm working on a fireworks display that's going to be on a tower, kind of like this one, and then it's going to come out the sides and the top, and then, you know, on holidays or some shit. And then I have my creative map that I started when the game first came out, that me and my buddy built some stuff on. And we built a pyramid That takes up 3/4 of the map. Or no, sorry, 1/4 of the map. Over 1/4 of the map.
Oh.
My buddy built some stuff on.
Pop it back, what are you doing?
And I actually rebuilt a pyramid that takes up 3/4 of the map. Or no, sorry, 1/4 of the map. Over 1/4 of the map. And my buddy built some stuff on. And it's like, this is me just testing different water and lava combination towers.
You need help?
And I was currently working on a building that was going to span like a huge part of the map. But the design, man, it just takes forever. Then I can find it. So like I said, I like to come on here and do some testing, so I'm just testing. And this is a cobblestone generator. I was currently working on a building that's going to span a huge part of the map. But the design, man, it just takes forever. And so it'll just keep stacking up. So I think it's so down here. Where is it? So it'll just keep stacking up. So I think it's so down here. Maybe it's over here. Where is it? So it'll just keep stacking up. My son made a Pokemon ball there. Okay, well, this was one of my fireworks displays. Before they made fireworks. My pistol. This was one of my revolver fireworks displays. Before they made fireworks. Oh, look who's up and alive. My pistol. Yeah, that's about where most of my time goes. Yeah, I'm just about to end the broadcast.